I think it's.
Oh, it was 20. It was 20 degrees in my house this morning.
Here at Strength Beyond on Gull Road in Kalamazoo. Strength Beyond Gym's the best gyms. If you're in Southwest Michigan, you can't beat it. As far as the only gym you're going to find in the area that allows chalk, 200-pound dumbbells, got every equipment you can need. Here with John Rivas, and we're about to hit chest.
What's up, guys? So I always go sort of a slight stretching movement just to get more blood in the pec. So we'll do sort of a pec fly, not really with cables, more of a machine, so it's stable, and really focus on not so much the stretch at first because it'll be cold, so a lot of the squeeze to get in blood flow, and then we'll sort of increase the stretch as we go. But after we get a lot of blood flow from the pec fly, then we'll go straight into sort of a pec minor, upper pec movement. One of my favorites is barbell bench press. For that bad boy right there. I don't know, Justin. What was yours back in the day? Was it
what, incline or flat?
No, what was your favorite incline? Barbell or dumbbell?
Barbell.
Yeah. Barbell. Yeah, so
barbell, yeah, I mean, I didn't like dumbbell flat at all, but I still like barbell incline.
Yeah. So we'll start off with pec flies and we'll get it rolling. Is this go pec or is this rebound?
You gotta go all
the way?
Yeah, you gotta have one person hold it for you. Well, you don't have to, but
this is old school right here.
I think that's pretty light.
Yeah, it's pretty light.
I know you can stack it like 50.
So what I like to do is not focus so much on the stretch at first. Focus a little more on the squeeze, get blood flow. Then as we continue, we'll get a little wider with the stretch.
Wake up 52.
That's old school. That's old school right there. They don't make it like that no more.
You know that, they don't spoil you with grease pairings. Why did your not squeak? What am I doing wrong? It pierced my ear. Well, I know my chest workout's been for the last 3 years. For the last 3 years, my chest workout has been work up to one set with 315 on flat, and then do 2 sets of dips.
In the garage?
Yeah. So I'm gonna be crippled. I'm gonna pee in black. And pee in chunks. Solid spheres. Like, get my mind right, like, so I've been training hard. Oh, it's the speed. If you slow and control, it doesn't squeak. It's probably designed that way.
It's in the warranty when you're not. Because of traveling last week, I didn't get a ton of training in. The pump's gonna be good today. Anytime you take like a few days off, you just start loading those carbs up in the muscle.
I ordered out breakfast, but I wanted to go there too.
Yeah. Warm the old elbows up.
Maybe like
probably only go up to 3, 3.25 maybe, but
That's it?
yeah. Just because of the traveling and being sick and stuff.
Yeah, I'm just fucking with it.
I want to get 80 millimeters.
I've been done incline barbell since pre-COVID. I won't go about 4 plates. John, wait for not even here. No, I know. Well, I think I'll still remember. That one should be good. This one? This good? No? This one? That one should be good. Yeah, that's the worst part about this gym. It's got all the thin plates, so the weight doesn't look heavy.
Yeah.
It's like calibrated pounds plates. Got 1,800 pounds on the bar that looks like a
Yeah.
50. I don't think I have my lips.
This feels heavy.
I can tell you I know that.
Yeah, you gotta hold them in these hands, see if they weigh about the same.
So you know you're an old school gym.
That's how you know.
My kids are like, how can you tell how heavy that is so good? It's after a decade of hand weighing plates
Yeah,
to
you
avoid
can tell.
injury.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah, you notice that or not?
I mean, I feel a little bit, but I'm just not trying to think about it. You know?
I just, because I know, then I'll know like if I feel like a plate's heavier, I'll put it on. Yeah. Huh? No, they go from like 44 to 50. That's why the only thing I didn't like, somebody lived here. I'm like, I got 8 plates total,
Yeah.
and they're all 48 pounds. That adds up.
No, I'm staying with this.
Why you take the plate off?
You took the plate off.
No, put the plate on. That one might go there.
Oh, it is? See, what do I know?
Yeah. So there's a couple 25, a couple 45 that they have no business. I swear one looks like a car pounder. My first barbell incline since pre-COVID. I can't think, 'cause we never trained chest, right?
No, well, no, we did. We did at Colors. At Colors.
Oh yeah.
Got the flex.
If we did incline, that would have done the last time.
We did incline machine, incline hammer.
Yeah, I don't think I've done incline barbell since like 2019. Yeah, that's wild.
It's just a little cold today. It's like, we're off of Virginia Beach, it's like 50 some, 60. That's how I got off the plane today in Detroit, and it's like 29 degrees. So we can only go do so much so fast with the weather and whatnot. You know, the flights and whatnot feel a little stiff. I don't want to sound like I'm making excuses, but the older you get, you better listen to your body. Talking about you.
About how impressed you were with my form on incline barbell?
One more. One more. Come on. Into it. Come on. Like I said, I'd rather play it just a little bit safe when traveling than tear a pec and mess up my whole career. So that's not what we want.
Three times?
Huh? No, 3 people's pecs.
Oh.
Yeah, by making them do things they didn't want to do in the gym. I did tear a pec though. Well, that's 20 minutes.
So now we did an incline barbell, trying to focus a little bit that upper chest, little pec minor stuff. Next, we're gonna go back to either a machine fly or cable fly. So most recently, you know, I know a lot of guys don't like cable flies. They think they're more of like a pretty boy movement, but for some reason they've been working really well with me the past year. So lots of squeeze.
Jokes on them. I'm ugly as shit and I still do it.
So that's what we're probably gonna hit some cable flies. It's starting to get warm in here, so I'm not gonna lie, I'll probably take off sweatshirt, take off the pants, just get completely naked. So things are about to get a little weird.
bit closer. 'Cause I mean,
Well, I'd make you train with me.
well, if I get in the gym, you know, like the last time, like you, Joe, and I did legs.
Yeah.
I did a full leg workout. You know, I mean, I was actually, I was fine. I mean, I was sore, but it's just, I don't think I don't want to bench anymore. I lost it. What are you weighing right now? I was 281 yesterday. I didn't have those though. I was 281 yesterday.
Hey, that's hey, you still got it on.
Well, it was just post Thanksgiving. It was. I thought I was gonna die. I've never been. I updated my row last night. I thought I had a sighties. I couldn't sit. Oh man, that's miserable. I didn't even eat that much, I didn't think. It's good. I really feel it on this one.
Hey, yell at me during these. Not like loud, but just a normal.
Yeah, I got you.
So we get some push from it.
Yeah. Come on. That's it. Squeeze it. Control it. There you go. Throw that out. Come on. There you go. Come on. Come on. Get it. And
I just had, because this, I'm so wide, and like my rib cage is big.
Yeah.
I don't have a wide waist, my rib cage is big, so it's like I have to keep getting bigger to fill out frame.
yeah,
You know?
No, but you just like the whole shape. It was just the little thing you did, like because you used to do a high rib
now
cage. Yeah. That's like one of your better poses now. It's crazy.
I was worried that one front double bicep used to be pretty much my worst pose, but now it's improved. So
Yeah. So people competing, but you have to really. One of my biggest pet peeves with posing, and I'm not a posing coach, but guys just kind of go through the motions. They think a front double bicep is my arms need to be here and my feet need to be separated, and that's it. And they just stand there and they don't put any thought into it. So for John, he's really wide, and he's got a wide, big rib cage. And so if he poses with his rib cage up, he doesn't have a wide waist, but what that ends up creating is it's like he goes like this, then wide rib cage, and then it's like straight down into his waist, and it makes like just a blocky look. And so, and he's got long arms, and so he I don't know. So when he poses, you kind of walk how you do the front double bi now.
yeah, so now instead of coming straight on with a pose, hitting it more like that, what I'll do is I'll add a slight, so I'll contract down with the core, right? But then what I do is a small shift. So coming up, and then I'm contracted, boom. And so what that does is that makes the core, and I'm off season right now, so don't judge me, but makes the core a little bit tighter, obliques keep contracting. Everything looks a little more slimline. At the end of the day, bodybuilding, we want to be mass monsters, we want to be huge, but if you take anyone off the street and you put them in the audience and you line up 5 or 6 really good bodybuilders their eye is gonna go to the one that's the most balanced, that's the most artistic, that just looks the prettiest shape, right? They might see a freak and be like, whoa, but at the end of the day, bodybuilding is about symmetry, it's about building proportions, something that I can look at and be like, wow, man, that's really art. So
a good example actually would be Jay Cutler. So when most people hit a pose, like hit a front of the body with one leg forward, they move a leg out a little bit to the front and to the side. Well, Jay had kind of a quad imbalance between his right and left quads, where his left quad is bigger. And if you look, he was a master at it because no one ever noticed, but he put his left leg back to make his right leg look bigger and his left leg look smaller. You know, most people when they put one leg out, it's kind of to the side or slightly forward, but he'd actually put that leg back, which is really kind of awkward if you do it. But he was able to do it without anyone noticing, and then that made no one really notice that quad imbalance. I mean, all the way to the level of winning 4 Olympias, no one noticed.
So, once again, we went incline barbell, cable crossover. So now we're gonna go back to a pushing motion instead of more of that contraction, that squeeze contraction. So now we're gonna go back to more of a flat dumbbell press. And so we got a bunch of really good dumbbells. If you take a look, you always gotta look at the ones on the bottom. Look at the ones on the floor. Those are the ones we gotta use. That's how you know. Yeah, so we got 150s, 180s it looks like.
Yeah, no.
They're up there. So I don't know if we'll be able to use all of them.
Oh my God. I can do
What is that, 80s?
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, do what you gotta do. That still looks heavy.
Crying already. My right doesn't feel, it feels like I've done what I've done. I train at home for 3 years, so I haven't used dumbbells in 3 years. I'm learning how much right side dominant I am with a barbell. My left pec is getting like twice the workload right now. Mine used to be dumbbells always. Dumbbells and biceps. Yeah, like barbell curls, I'd rather do squats than barbell curls.
Oh, squats kill me. Squats always get out of there. Like, see, that's what I felt with squats, when it'd be like your head's pounding and you're like, you want to throw up, and then you're like, oh, I'm gonna die.
Yeah, maybe deadlifts were way more, but squats, there's a period of time where I felt like that's like what I was put on earth to do.
Put on earth to squat. Here we go.
State your purpose.
Squat.
Tricep, have you seen that tricep? Oh, it's kind of torn.
He's a tricep?
No, it's my tricep. Well, that tricep is torn. Yeah, you saw my post on cardio?
On what?
Cardio?
Yeah.
But it's so funny that all the comments are, comments are either all the big guys are like, 100%, couldn't agree more. And all the skinny guys are like, you don't understand, I'm trying to add muscle, that won't work for me. Oh man.
The trolls.
But not even trolls, they're serious. It's like, that's what I'm trying to tell you. Listen to every pro bodybuilder that's commenting, like, well, not only not lose, well, and I'm going to do a follow-up to explain it in more detail. The reason people think you lose leg size is, one, you're dieting.
Yeah.
So you're going to lose, but you lose glycogen from the muscle that's trained. So when you're doing cardio, you're disproportionately losing fullness from your legs than you are from anywhere else in your body. And then you're also training legs at some point in the week. So your legs are chronically depleted. So your legs are chronically depleted in comparison to your upper body. So yes, they do look smaller, but you didn't lose size.
You're not losing size.
I mean, and you're exercising. When studies do actual like analysis on muscle protein synthesis, cardio builds muscle. It's just really, really poor at it compared to weightlifting.
Yeah.
Similar to how weight training improves cardio, it's just poor at it compared to doing cardio. It'd be like saying, like, I can't lift too much weight, my cardio will get bad.
Yeah.
So, you know, like, no, I mean, if you're still exercising, it's not as good as doing cardio. I've been sandbagging. What do you do with your final set? Low 40s? Low 50s?
That shit felt heavy, right?
Should have helped out. Now we get to the finish line. This is where I shine. I've been sandbagging all workout. I'm good. God damn. I'll go the. I got 160s.
8 tempos like that.
Yeah, well, that's what mine will be like. 3, 4,
just
5,
stop.
and then the 6th rep would just.
It's got to be a fast. It's got to be a fast muscle
twitch,
twist
yeah.
because I was the same way for a long time.
Yeah.
A long time.
Yeah, I've never been a grinder. I can't even hold it. It's either going up or it's coming back down there. Which is good for video, because a lot of my videos, people are like, oh, you got more of the tank. And I was at absolute failure.
It's not knowing how.
See that left back?
It looked good.
Huh?
It still looked. I mean, it looked good until it didn't look good.
That's how most things are.
You know, now we did sort of a flat movement. And we're gonna go back to a little bit of a squeeze. So there's an old school pec tech machine over there. We either try that one or we're gonna go straight to the one we did before.
The old school, this kind of picture?
Yeah. So we'll see what's going on.
See his rotator cuffs, his tip-top shape. Mine was for years after I quit, but just now I'm starting to get my own man shoulders.
Because you're not training at all.
No, I started
training them. It was like,
well, I don't know, mine used to be like yours were. Same with my triceps, which is nice. I feel like people don't take advantage of that. You can like just place that workload on the weak body, you know?
yeah.
Like most people, the body part that grows easy, it's fun. So they hit it even harder, you know?
When I took like 6 or 7 months off training shoulders, all I focused on was arms.
Yeah.
And I think that's when they started to come up.
That's a good point actually. John's shoulders grow really easily. A lot of times, and it makes sense because when something grows easy, it's fun to train, it's fun to see the progress. So especially early on, people tend to train their good body parts more and harder. But like John said, taking like 6 or 7 months off shoulders, when you have a really good body part, you should never try to make a body part smaller. Never make your body only as good as its weakest part. You know, you don't want to make a body part smaller, but if you have a body part that grows really easy, take time off training it so you can focus more work to the other body parts.
Yeah, and don't forget, remember when I'm pressing, I'm still working that anterior delt, right? And when I'm doing some back movements, I'm still working rear delt. And there's a little medial delt play in there with some other movements. So it's not like you completely neglect them anyway, but you still need.
You do competitive cheer. That's a lot of shoulder motion too. Put music on.
Pec tech. So
dude, this song came out when I was in 6th grade, over Christmas break. So when you're like a 10, 11-year-old boy.
That's what you want to listen to?
Yeah, I mean, we knew him. Like I think I had Rival Lightning. We Kill Them All by then.
Yeah.
I probably had all the tapes back then. But this is when CDs first came out, and every 6th grade boy got the Black Album CD.
The Black Album.
Oh man, you come back from Christmas break, and this was 90% of my middle school's favorite song.
It's heavy. It's heavy.
Got it.
I don't want you to hurt the heck around one.
It's like when your dad, when you lift something up heavy in the yard, your dad's like, "Oh, let me kick that." Like, Dad, just let me. No, I got it. Yeah. Oh yeah. What's too high now?
Okay, you're good. I'll just put it there. You're gonna rip my biceps.
You're the one who won't let go. Where did let go?
I'm just looking out for him.
Slow do you have to go to make this thing not squeak?
Mine's not squeaking.
No, I can't go slow enough.
I'm going pretty slow, to be honest.
I'm not strong enough.
You want to do burnout?
I'll do whatever.
Flat bench, 225. You know what you can do?
Yeah, sure. I mean, I don't know where you're
That's
maxing
more
out.
down your alley.
I don't know where you're maxing out, but
Yeah, so right now at this point, you know, we're on our 4th exercise, so we're gonna hit one more, probably do flat bench to failure, probably do about 225.
you want to do flat to failure, or you want to do something with a little safety, like that standing press or a hammer?
I like the barbell.
All right, let's do it.
Like forces activation. It's not heavy either, so
Yeah,
I know what you're saying.
For some people, it's not
So-
heavy. Some it might be.
It's right now at this point, you know, we have pretty pumped up, flushed up, you know, putting the contraction, those squeezing movements in between the pressing movements, I find to get a pretty good pump. So by the end of the workout, remember, we're not trying to work out until we lose the pump. That's not the point. So we're trying to hit it as hard as we can, go home, eat, rest, and recover, and actually grow.
Always eat. If anyone listening is trying to grow, eat. It's always the food. You look around the gym, everyone's doing the same exercises. Everyone's doing the same workouts. Some people eat like bodybuilders, some don't. Some do, some don't. You trying to do something impressive? Like,
No, it's 225.
No, I mean like trying to get 50 reps with it.
I'm not like really high, but I can try.
That's what I'm saying. Like we're taking an extra minute rest.
Yeah.
I'll get the camera up.
Yeah. Oops, sorry, bro. I'm sorry. Now I'm messing your workout out. That was I think it's a 55 pound bar.
Huh?
55 pound bar.
Oh, that's good. That's a lot more.
Yeah. So those coffee bars. Still felt okay though. Hey, that's actually fucking touch.
Fat bars are harder too.
Yeah.
Suspension with a wide bar.
Something about the when you're gripping it, like your form activates stuff.
Yeah,
It's like thin.
Yeah. So apparently we grabbed a 55 pound bar without thinking about it.
Yeah. Felt a little heavier than the 45. That's right though.
It's like a barrel.
we go.
My left side got nothing. That was 10 more reps to my right. Wow.
So at this point, we're pretty much shot. Chest is done. Let's say we stick around and do another exercise. What's the point? We're already gone to failure. Actually, maybe 2 or 3 times. We've pushed it hard. We've contracted, we've squeezed, we've stretched. Pretty much brought the muscle to failure at this point, but we can say that. So any extra on top of this is a waste of time, diminishing marginal returns for all you econ majors out there. So
well, you have to consider, what you're doing. You know that if you do 0 sets, you're not going to grow at all. If you do 1 set of a body part, you can guarantee more growth than 0 sets. You do 2 sets, you can pretty much guarantee more than 2 sets or 1 set, and 3 and 4. By the time you get to like 5 or 6 sets, already you're not absolutely sure that you can guarantee if you did 1 more set for that body part, you could guarantee a linear increase in growth. And so most guys are doing double or triple that. So pretty much everyone's already training in a workload range where the limiting factor on muscle protein synthesis is how perfect their diet is or their supplementation, not the training anymore. So like I used to love to train hard, and it's good to have that mentality as harder, more is better. But there is there's a point where, and most people are already in it. If you're training decently hard, you're already at the point where adding more sets, you can't guarantee that it'll create more growth. And so once you know you're there, there's not a whole lot of point in doing more.